Some ancient discoveries are so advanced, so precise, or so old, that science still cannot fully explain how they were ever possible. Here are 10 ancient mysteries that should not exist. Stay until the end, because number 1 rewrites everything we thought we knew about the past. Number 10. More than 2,000 years ago, someone built a machine made of dozens of precise, interlocking bronze gears. It was recovered from an ancient shipwreck lying deep beneath the surface of the Mediterranean Sea. Using those gears, it could predict eclipses and trace the movements of the planets across the night sky. Nothing close to this would be built again for over 1,000 years. Who designed it is still a mystery. Number 9. Across the deserts of Peru, enormous shapes and animals are carved directly into the ground. Some of these lines run straight for miles and can only be fully seen from high above the earth. They were created over 2,000 years ago by people who had no possible way to fly. So why build giant images that no one standing on the ground could ever fully see? Number 8. Ancient Roman harbors and domes have stood for 2,000 years against waves, weather, and time. Their concrete did something modern concrete cannot. It actually became stronger as the centuries passed. Scientists recently discovered it can even repair its own cracks when water seeps inside. The exact formula was lost for over 1,000 years, and we are only now beginning to recreate it. Number 7. Deep in the jungles of Mexico stands a perfectly stepped pyramid built by the Maya. Twice a year, at the spring and autumn equinox, the sun casts a shadow shaped like a giant serpent slithering down its steps. This effect only works because the entire pyramid was aligned with astonishing astronomical precision. They achieved this more than 1,000 years ago, without telescopes or any modern tools. Number 6. On a plain in England stands a ring of massive standing stones, raised around 5,000 years ago. Some of its stones were somehow transported from mountains more than 150 miles away. They are arranged to line up perfectly with the sunrise on the longest and shortest days of the year. Without writing or the wheel, how did they move and align stones this heavy with such accuracy? Number 5. The Great Pyramid of Giza was built from over 2 million enormous blocks of stone. Some of those blocks weigh as much as 80 tons and were lifted high into the structure. Its base is almost perfectly level, and its sides align to the compass points with stunning accuracy. For nearly 4,000 years, it was the tallest building on Earth. How it was made this precise is still debated. Number 4. Hidden in the desert canyons of Jordan lies an entire city carved directly into solid rock. Its towering facades were cut from the cliffs entirely by hand, more than 2,000 years ago. The builders even engineered channels and dams to carry water across a brutal desert. Then the city was slowly abandoned and forgotten by the outside world for centuries. Number 3. High in the Andes Mountains stand walls built from stones as large as cars. The blocks are shaped so precisely that you cannot fit a sheet of paper between them. No mortar holds them together, yet they have survived centuries of powerful earthquakes. How a civilization without iron tools or the wheel cut them so perfectly is still unknown. Number 2. Deep in the jungles of Cambodia lies the largest religious monument ever built. It covers an area larger than many modern cities, all raised from sandstone almost 1,000 years ago. Its towers and corridors are aligned with the sun and the stars with remarkable accuracy. The labor and the precision needed to build it all by hand still astonishes engineers today. Number 1. On a hilltop in Turkey sits a temple older than writing, older than the wheel, older than farming itself. It was built around 11,000 years ago by people we long believed were simple hunter-gatherers. Its massive carved pillars are covered in animals and symbols that no one can fully explain. And then, for reasons we still do not understand, its builders deliberately buried the entire site. Every one of these was made by human hands, long before the tools and knowledge we assume were required. So which mystery do you think will never be explained? Tell me in the comments, and I will read every single one.